You beating me in a fight doesn't unfuck your girlfriend from the numerous men that had sex with her in front of you. It doesn't do anything. The same way that this is also
Yo, this
a
nigga on timing.
thing, and then he sent some of his viewers over. So I was joking with them, saying like, "Oh, you guys must have just stopped the cuties watch party over there at Sneako's stream, right? Welcome, cock."
Holy sh. Holy. Alright, man. It seems that things are still a bit heated between these two. I do remember when Charlie dropped his first video on Sneako. It was bad. I ain't gonna lie. It was pretty bad for him, for Sneako. I would say I'm pretty familiar with both of them. I didn't watch either of them like consistently, but whenever things is going around and circulating between them or about them and it goes viral, then yeah, I do see it. I don't know exactly what this nigga Sneako is on, if this is like his trolling arc or what it is, because I mean, I've seen clips of him like on that fucking, what is it, the Fresh and Fit podcast, and you know, whenever I see clips of them, they always are talking about facts and trying to disprove what people are saying. They're like, oh, screw your feelings. It's all about the facts. So it's all about the truth, statistics and things like that. But here, when it was between him and Charlie, it wasn't. That nigga wasn't spitting nothing. He was spitting a bunch of nonsense. And I will say right off the bat, that shit will always be lame as fuck to me. Whenever you have a disagreement with somebody and it's just between you two, and they go out of their way to either diss or disrespect someone that you care about, that shit will always be lame to me. And I know that in the clip that I saw, Sneako just like he put the phone up to the camera of Charlie and his girl and was like, he didn't say anything, but it's like, dog, you know your crowd, you know the fans that you have, you know exactly the type of people who you are entertaining. By doing that, I feel like it's ignorant, bro. It's just ignorant as fuck because you know the type of power that you hold as an influencer. It's literally the damn job title, influencer. You influence your fans, your supporters, the people who follow you. If they see you do something, they're gonna go out of their way. Some people, not all of them, but a lot of them will literally go out of their way to attack the other person that you are in disagreement with. And that is just lame to me, bro. I know that Charlie called him a cuck and a pedo. Did not see any clips of Sneako saying otherwise. I didn't see him going, no, I'm not, nothing like that. All I saw was him say, between me and you, who looks like more of a child predator? And he just held up a picture, which is like, again, you aren't saying anything, you aren't saying any facts, you're just trying to insult the dude. I don't know. I don't know. It's just these niggas always be talking about speaking the truth and spitting facts, but when it comes to somebody like this who is actually doing that, they don't keep that same energy. They just fucking go straight to either insulting them or people around them, which is weird to me, but we gonna see exactly how Sneako is horrible from Charlie's perspective.
Does this outfit look familiar? This is the
What
Hey
happened?
Sneako. Does this outfit look familiar? This is the same thing I wore last time I took you over my knee and
And
spanked your bottom.
another thing, bro. I fucking hate the state of the internet that we are in right now, bro. The fact that anytime anyone disagrees with someone else, why are like a whole bunch of labels and titles thrown around? I don't understand that shit. And whenever this nigga just decides to make a video on him, he automatically goes and says they're trying to cancel him. It's like, no, they aren't, bro. Like I said, I don't know if he's in his trolling arc or something, or if like the whole phrase that if you keep repeating something over and over, it loses its meaning. So maybe that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to repeat the word canceled so much that you can't actually get canceled because it's starting to lose its meaning. That's how it is with literally everything. Everybody being called a fucking incel, misogynist, racist, all this shit, bro. Everything's just being overused.
with some discipline. And I'm happy to report that these are back in stock and a lot more at moistglobal.com. Last time I talked about you, I used you for a merchandise push as well, so might as well stick with tradition. I bet just seeing me in this attire again has just sent you on a full-blown Winter Soldier episode with your eyes rolling into the back of your skull as you're experiencing post-traumatic stress disorder, because the first video I made on you offended you to such a high degree that you have not stopped whining since. It's already been 3 months, can you believe that? How time flies. You started shit with me by insulting me and my girlfriend out of nowhere, so naturally I responded by making fun of you in return and showcasing the reasons why I don't respect you. But unfortunately I failed to calculate just how much of a sensitive fucking loser you are, because this hurt your feelings to such a high degree it's become like an Armageddon in your brain. 3 months you have continued to melt down about this. The day after I posted my response, he went on stream and had a huge unhinged tantrum and meltdown about the whole thing, and then he sent some of his viewers over. So I was joking with them, saying like, oh, you guys must have just stopped the cuties watch party over there at Sneako's stream, right? Welcome, cock.
Holy shit, bro. Holy cringe. Okay, so here's the thing, right? I know that majority of everybody's audience is usually younger people. And with that being said, it's like, I don't like doing that. Because, like, you remember back in high school, right? Or if you are still in high school, you know how whenever you're with your friends, you're chopping it up, laughing, even getting hype, getting too hype. There's always that one hating ass nigga in the back who's like, yo, why are you guys being so loud? Or if you and your friends are laughing and then some fucking weirdo is like, yo, it wasn't that funny. Like, you know, shit like that. Like, just hating that shit like that. That's so fucking annoying. And without that, I think people would be more open to being themselves and less self-conscious. But like, with that being said, that's the reason why I don't do it, or I try not to. Like, I won't say anything, but I'll just like look and be like, oh my god, you can see the visible cringe. I think that Kai Cenat has gotten to that level where, you know how characters or dances, like with Fortnite, these little ass kids would be like, it's the Fortnite dance, or that's that guy from Fortnite. I think that's how it is with getting sturdy and Kai Cenat. Like, whenever you see someone doing this shit, you automatically think of a little kid just yelling, get sturdy, and then you think of Kai Cenat. So it's like, I seen this clip in a YouTube short, and it was called Sneako's dance ritual. And that's just not true. I do think he is from New York as well, but it's like, yo, at least put a little spin on it. This shit just awkward as fuck to watch,
saying, like,
bro.
oh, you guys must have just stopped the cuties watch party over there at Sneako's stream, right? Welcome, cucks, that kind of shit. And it got really under his skin in a big way, so he started dancing around with the gun and threatening to come shoot me.
This is just cringe. This is just cringe. But don't let what I'm saying about this nigga for, like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all keep doing you. Y'all keep being yourselves. Y'all want to dance, laugh, be loud, do whatever the fuck you want. But this shit is cringe.
So he kept saying, oh, you're in Tampa, right? I'll come see you, waving his gun around and dancing.
You want to watch my clips? Watch my clips. Watch my clips. You want me to watch your clips? Watch my clips. These are the only clips I'm watching. You heard?
Now, the reason he keeps saying watch my clips while threatening me here is because during the stream, I couldn't watch him live because he just kept shouting slurs. So I said, watch my clips to see what I was saying about you. I had to communicate via Twitch clips. And I'm sorry to be that guy. This is like the grammar police of guns. But he's a fucking imbecile. You absolute buffoon. What you have there is not clips. These are mags. They're mags, not clips. You absolute fucking dummy. The same way that this is also
yo, this nigga on timing. Oh shit!
You look fucking stupid here. Anyway, sorry for the gun.
This nigga Charlie got it.
You look fucking stupid here. Anyway, sorry for the gun anatomy lesson. He was very upset, so he was threatening to come shoot me, beat me up, all of that because
the nigga Charlie got it, bro. Oh my god, hold on. we gotta speed things up because I keep pausing it too much. But yeah, the fact I don't even know what you call that. That's like that was the best fuck around and find out threat, whatever you call it, that I've ever seen. That shit was funny as fuck.
Because I hurt his feelings, and it's been festering for quite some time.
Brought out that
3 fucking months.
Yeah,
you
that's
love
crazy.
to bitch about how everyone's canceling you. These soy boy NPC bots are all canceling you. It's all you do. You treat the teenagers in your Discord like they're your goddamn therapist. Just going in there to complain about the invisible boogeyman canceling you again, shaking your fist at the clouds. I also love that you treat this Discord server like it's your PR team, so you have them work on your responses on Twitter because you're not witty enough to come up with anything on your own. You have no ability to banter. You can't insult anyone. Anytime you're pushed, all you fall back on is one of 3 things: soy boy, bot, or NPC, and that's it. You never deviate from this path, which is ironic because you're like literally a sheep. You have 3 programmed responses. You're like the absolute worst character, side character in an MMO. It's pathetic. But I'm getting sidetracked. You love to be super public about how much you hate antidepressants and you shit on anyone who takes antidepressants, but with the way you talk in your Discord server, I'm pretty convinced that you're only 2 or 3 messages away from asking your community to source antidepressants for you under the table to help with all this mental anguish you're going through, and I think that honestly be a good idea. It might help you. But I'm putting the cart before the horse here. How did we get to this point? Well, I made that video about Sneako, and I fully planned on that being the only time I ever talked about this asshole. I really did. All I wanted to do was highlight why I personally don't respect him. I know a lot of people criticize me for not tackling his points, and to that I say, bah humbug, this fucking goober didn't make any points. All he did was insult me and my girlfriend. He insulted me and my girlfriend because I made fun of one of his friend's blatantly fake stories. He resorted to childish name-calling like, I'm ugly, and I don't go outside. That's not making any points. Like, what am I supposed to debunk there? No, actually, my mom thinks I'm handsome, and so does my girlfriend. So you're wrong, factually wrong. There's nothing to debunk. The whole point of the video was highlighting why I don't respect him. I'll go ahead and briefly give you a previously on Dragon Ball Z lore recap to bring you up to speed on the points I was making for why I think he is a pathetic piece of shit, and his opinion holds no value in my eyes. Is because he publicly defends Cuties as one of his favorite movies. Cuties was
I didn't,
a Netflix film.
I never watched that movie. I only heard about it, so I can't give an opinion on whether or not it's actually CP, because I know that that's how he feels about it. He thinks that it's just straight up softcore CP, and just based off of that, I don't want to watch it.
They
So
used real child
I'll never
actresses
know.
in sexual situations.
I'll never know.
So they sexualized real children. A fact that Sneako himself acknowledges, but writes off as being okay because it's realistic, because in the real world, children get sexualized. I'll say it again. Regardless of what the intention of the film was, they missed the mark because what ended up happening is they sexualized the child actresses. That is a problem. Full stop. Even if the message was supposed to be the opposite, they still ended up contributing to the very problem they were speaking out against.
I saw Cuties last night, and it was pretty good. It's a pretty good movie. I went in ready to hate like everybody else. I saw the cover, and I got clickbaited. So did you. You got clickbaited. The thing about Cuties is it's not an unrealistic film. Like, yes, it shows children in a sexual way, but this is not unusual now. And the people who are really mad about this aren't Gen Z.
Imagine claiming children in sexual positions is clickbait.
what does
Yikes.
that mean, though?
That's rough. You admit that the children were sexualized.
What? Huh?
Not
Hold
an
on.
unrealistic film. Like, yes, it shows children in a sexual way, but this is not unusual now. And the people who are really mad about this aren't Gen Z.
What the fuck does that mean? What was the point? Is he saying that since it's not unusual, that it's okay, or is he saying I don't know.
claiming
I don't know.
children
I
in
don't even
sexual
know the point
positions is
that he was trying to
clickbait.
make is.
Yikes. That's rough. You admit that the children were sexualized. That is bad. Okay? That means the movie failed in its mission. I don't know what you don't get about that. But regardless, I'm not here to just keep hammering home the same
We need
points.
to all understand that
Another
just
thing
because
I talked
shit
about
is
for a reason I don't
normalized
respect
does
him
not
is his
mean
battles with
it's
his own
okay. All
sexuality.
right.
He is very public about how he used to go to these swinger parties. I think he says 4 in total over the course of like 2 weeks, where
can't.
he watched his girlfriend get fucked by other men. Even telling
I'll
the story of
never
how he was
understand
literally
that
in the
shit.
bed watching his girl get fucked by a different man, moaning intensely, and it was traumatizing. Yet he recommends that everyone should try it at some point for some reason.
Because this was imagine seeing the girl you love like
Get fucked.
get fucked.
love her?
Yeah, I do. I love it. Yeah, I love her. I was about to say I love this bitch. I'm like, no, let me not say that. I love my wifey, my queen.
And you allowed the love of your life to get fucked by another man.
What happened to the other
Is
agreement?
there- is there-
Why that
yo,
wouldn't last?
I'm
crazy.
The first time, as soon as I saw it, like 3 pumps in, I just got up and walked out. I'm just like, I can't do that. Like feeling traumatic thoughts, like seeing her with another person. It's a lot. But I think it's something everybody should do just to test.
Hell, yo, shut the fuck, yo, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I know what he was going to say. He was going to say it's something that everybody should do to test their limits, their mental strength, or whatever the fuck. Go through traumatic experiences on purpose to build character. Nigga, shut the fuck up. No, nobody else is doing that. Nobody else that doesn't want to do that is going to do that. All right, that's just not happening. The fact that he tried to force himself to like it, because I think he just said he did it 3 times. What the fuck? Oh my, yo. Could you don't even imagine that, like, throw the fuck up. Oh my
Why
goodness,
is this the guy
dude.
that's lecturing everyone on their relationships?
Why would you
shitting
want to
on
do
people's
that?
relationships when he himself is in one that makes him very upset?
I understand the whole kinks and all that other shit. You're not supposed to kink shit. Man, shut the fuck up, man. Stop. This is one of those examples of just because you might like it does not mean you need to go around. He's not even like recommending. He's just saying you should do it. Like, stop, bro. Just stop.
Now, if he's open about being a cuck and happy and proud to be a cuck, that's fine. But he's not. It makes him mad every single time. So why the fuck is this insecure guy the one that's the moral authority on healthy relationships all of a sudden? That was the point of me bringing up that clip. Now, that was basically the whole video. I summed it up real quick. All I pointed out is I don't respect his opinion because he defends a movie I consider to be child porn. I think any film or any production that has real children being sexualized should be classified as child porn. That's how I view it. Maybe your definition is different, but that's how I personally...
Even fake. Even when it's adults portrayed as children, like when it's an adult actress or actor and they're acting as a kid and they have like a sexual scene, that shit is weird to me. I don't know, bro. I said last year I had recently watched all of Game of Thrones, and Arya, the little girl, like, she, obviously some people are just really short, but she looked the exact same throughout the whole show, bro. From season 1 all the way up until whatever, I think it was like season 8 or something. All the way up until the last season. And even though she was 18 during the shooting of the show, that scene between her and the weaponsmith, I couldn't even watch it. I was like, what the fuck is this? Like, I can't, bro. I can't. She just looks
view that kind of content. So him defending that was...
You literally watched her grow up throughout the show. Like, I don't want to see that. Like, what the fuck, nigga?
Scarring it has been. It should be a lesson, an example that he himself is not great when it comes to relationships and all these things. And I posted that and it made him extremely upset and he hasn't stopped fucking crying about it for 3 months. So, fast forward to 2 days ago. I was streaming a Moist Esports tournament and I went up to go to the bathroom. I had to take a shit. It was a double flusher. So I was on the toilet for quite some time and I saw a Sneako post that he's posted quite a few times now and I thought, you know what? Fuck it. I'm not doing anything else right now in the porcelain throne. I'll play in the pig pen. So I did. For 3 months now, Sneako's had this adorable little collage that he made that looks like it's straight out of a 16-year-old girl's diary with pictures of boys from her class that she doesn't like, all about people that have hurt his feelings. This is his wall of shame for people that have insulted him online. What's even sadder about it is he purposely leaves out people that he's afraid of. So Turkey Tom, for example, made a whole video talking about Sneako and how pathetic he is, and Sneako tried to talk a big game to him, even challenged him to a debate, which Turkey Tom accepted with jubilation. He was ecstatic. And then Sneako kept ducking him, ghosting him. So he leaves Turkey Tom off of this list because he's afraid to actually talk to him. And he also leaves off quite a few other people, but the most notable other one that is comical for the absence is Brandon Buckingham. Brandon Buckingham is an internet content creator that Sneako lied about for a long time, and they had a lot of beef, and Brandon Buckingham actually challenged him to a fight. And Sneako was very fearful.
I saw a tweet earlier today. I don't know between which one, if it was the first dude or the second dude that he mentioned, but he said something about a lawsuit for emotional distress. Don't know how true that is.
That more in depth in a moment, but I just need to set the stage a little bit here with this collage. So after seeing this for the 100th time in the last 3 months, I finally just said, holy shit, you pathetic, sensitive, soy little worm. I made fun of you for watching your girlfriend get fucked by numerous other men and also insulted you for defending child porn. That's not cancellation. That's just spitting on you for being a pitiful, sad cuck. And this puppy really blew up on Twitter in a big way.
Holy.
Now, I will say it again. What I did and what I am doing right now is not canceling you, Sneako. I am insulting you. I am making fun of you. Something that you were supposed to be a huge proponent of, right? Wasn't like one of your big things like bullying needs to be brought back. So now that I'm making fun of you, what, all of a sudden now it's off limits, now it's canceling? You have become the SJWs that you criticize so much. I don't know how you don't realize that. We continue. He says, you know in your soul you would never say that to my face. To which I respond, you literally have a collage of people
God, bro. That's that high school shit, bro. Like, that's that immature, like, oh, that's so childish. That is so childish. When niggas is arguing about something And he's literally doing exactly what the fuck he advocates against. Like, bro, whenever it's facts and truth, and then somebody attacks him or says something about fighting, he's like, bro, why can't you just rebuttal with your own facts or your own statistics? Why do you gotta resort to violence or name calling, insulting, any of that shit? Like, what is this, bro? The nigga is saying things that he believes to be fact, which, I mean, technically, if you want to get technical, but, and then his response is just saying it to his face. Why would he say it to your face when you, not only did you threaten to beat his ass, but now you're on stream dancing with a gun? Like, what?
Hurt your feelings on the internet. You haven't stopped whining about me for months now, you goofy NPC. Even if you beat my ass in a fight, it doesn't change the truth. You're still a cuck who also defends child porn. I think this is important to talk about, and I just talked about it recently. When you are getting your feelings hurt and your immediate response isn't to fire back with insults, jokes, whatever, it's to challenge someone to a fight, you've taken a huge L. You've shown that the person has got under your skin, and the only thing you can resort to is a caveman brain of, I'll beat you in a fight. Sneako, you beating me in a fight doesn't unfuck your girlfriend from the numerous men that had sex with her in front of you. It doesn't do anything. Everything I've said still stands. Nothing changes. It doesn't even salvage your ego. All it is
Damn. Nigga, that shit hurt me. What the fuck? Beating fight isn't gonna unfuck your girlfriend from the. Oh my god. Yo. Sneako, stop talking about this, man, please, bro. For everybody's sake. We don't want to have to keep witnessing this shit.
Everything I've said still stands. Nothing changes. It doesn't even salvage your ego. All it is a pathetic fucking attempt at attention. And I don't think you believe half the things you talk about. I really think Sneako just panders as much as possible. He himself doesn't even stand by the things he talks about. I really don't think he has any beliefs of his own. He just echoes what he thinks is going to get him the biggest audience / the most money. That's what I think. So this puffing out his chest of challenging me to a fight is clearly attention. That's what it feels like. Because you don't have the same energy for Brandon Buckingham. Brandon Buckingham is more than willing to fight you any day of the week. But with him, you don't want to do that. For some reason. Why? Do you not stand by your beliefs when it comes to Brandon Buckingham? He has said all the same things about you that I am saying about you. So why is he exempt? Why don't you want to fight him? That's so weird. This is what you said about Brandon Buckingham and fighting him.
And then finally, when Brandon Buckingham is down to meet Sneako, he's there to box him. They're both similar sizes. Sneako would now rather just sit at home and tell jokes behind his computer.
I'd rather sit at home and yell at a camera, tell jokes than, risk my manhood falling flat for Brandon Buckingham, if I lose the fight.
So now it's suddenly cool to just stay at home and keep it all online.
The full video here from Willie Mack is an absolute masterpiece on laying out every pathetic thing that Sneako has ever done, said, or everything ever. So I highly recommend checking it out. I'll put a link to it in the description. It's a banger. So, as you can see, the people he's confident in fighting are ones that he feels confident he'd win against. I'm 5'6". I think he's 6'1". So the height advantage he feels very confident with. And he has every reason to. He would probably beat me in a fight. But like I said, that doesn't change anything. Everything I've said is still true. You are a cuck, self-admitted, and you have defended cuties publicly, which, by more than just me, by many, is considered child porn. You're pathetic. Beating me in a fight doesn't change any of those facts. I've also been super vocal about how I don't want to fight. Like, I'm not afraid to say, I don't want to get hit in the head, right? Like, I'm afraid of taking headshots. It's probably a super normal fear to have, so I'm averse to going into a boxing match, especially one that's just a clout-driven spectacle like this. That'd be completely fucking worthless. And I've been super open about that, which I'm sure you know since you keep saying that you've watched my content, so you probably know that I was never going to accept the fight in the first place. Especially since you're, significantly taller than me, right? It wouldn't make any sense. And even though you would probably beat me in a fight, you're certainly not beating me in, an aesthetic physique competition, because goddamn, I blow your ass out of the water. Look at this fucking anime character physique I'm rocking. Meanwhile, you're over here with that Abercrombie and Fitch from 1998. Now, in Sneako's credit, he did start going to the gym recently. Maybe I inspired him, and you know what? That's great. I'm glad I could have a positive impact on your life like that, Sneako. Getting into the gym is a fantastic thing, and you're gonna feel so much better. And I know you'll start seeing results soon as long as you keep at it. And then finally, our last exchange goes very similarly to the others. You're not special from the other 10 soy boys who say the same thing. If you got a problem, stop talking on the internet. Let's solve it. So I said, got your Discord still working on responses? Brother, I have no problem. You started it and I made fun of you in return. You're upset about publicly admitting to cuckoldry and get mad at me for bringing it up. You should be mad at yourself instead. Have some self-reflection. Which it's true. I don't have a problem. You literally started it, Sneako, and you even asked your audience to let me know everything you said and send me your clips. You actually asked for a response.
Nigga read his own tweet and said, and it's true.
And then got super upset when my response was a little too mean.
That's facts right there.
How is that not the ultimate cuckoldry? Even more so than your girl getting clapped by 1,000 men. How? Like, how can you, with a straight face, still call other people soy boys? I'm not kidding. I really didn't want to keep talking about you, but you won't stop talking and crying about me. It's sad. I understand you have a humiliation fetish, so hopefully this whole thing has helped you orgasm one more time from all of it. I don't think it's fun dunking on you, Sneako. I don't. And I'm certainly not canceling you. But you keep doing this. So you forced my hand to make fun of you again. But anyway, that's about it. See ya.
Yeah, I mean, moral of the story. It's okay to disagree with people. Not everybody's getting fucking canceled. We need to bring back the time where people were able to disagree with each other without being labeled a whole bunch of random shit. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. When people, I know him and Mark LaPlyer, I don't know why I couldn't say that. They both admitted that, like, bro, some niggas just don't want to fight. Some niggas just don't want to get punched in the face. Like, I don't understand what the fuck the issue is with that. Why everybody just wants to resort to throwing hands. I feel like that's a bit more, it shows a lack of maturity, because I mean, you let the other person get you that angry to the point where you want to inflict physical pain. It's like, really? But I mean, hey, everybody matures at different rates, at different speeds. This was tough though. This was tough. Again, just like the last video, it's like, fuck, bro, just stop coming at him. If you're not gonna say nothing factual, just stop. Because the whole say it to my face, like, bro, the whole say it to my face, you literally are accomplishing nothing. Like, this man just fucking decimated. Like, that line, beating me in a fight isn't gonna unfuck you. Like, yo, that he gonna hear that shit echoing in his head at 3 a.m. while he's trying to sleep. Like, that is insane, bro. That is an insane insult. I don't even know what the hell you call that to say to somebody, but y'all stay safe, man. God bless.